We should get some ice cream on the way home.
I'm gonna get toasted ice cream after. That's what I said.
Let's eat some more. You drink it, okay. You guys good?
Chips!
Can I get the beer?
Yes, we are good.
Lager.
Uh-oh. You gotta slow down when you're moving. Pay attention. Are you gonna make any attempt to clean it up, Caden? Or are you just gonna...
You gonna make me clean it?
Oh, I'm in a mess, lady.
Pay attention. Remember, you gotta control it. That's what makes it a tool. I think you could just leave it in, put it in this bowl. But thank you.
It's not kids.
How many did you have, though?
One.
How did everybody have one, though?
Well, how many were in there?
Like 10?
She's getting down to who ate the pineapple.
I'm just asking.
Yo, Spirit just told me the reason why people have to meet your minimum standard because they have to reach enough to get within your space. You have to see how they're going to treat you if they continue to, like, it's step. Remember when I went through, like, friendship is like for a moment, then friendships being temporary. Every day of friendship has to pass through the friendship test. You don't just get to be my friend and we're friends for life anymore. We're not doing that because that's stupid. Because people evolve and grow. And the person that you said, let's be friends, when you were 7 years old cannot be your best friend still. If you guys are not evolving and growing and changing together, that's where you have the controlling stuff where I'm trying to control how you move because you're my friend. No. Anyway, so the point that I'm making is these kids are overstimulating me. I can't focus. Yeah, you have to sign the friendship contract daily. Or interactionally, right? So I may not talk to you daily, but when I do interact with you, you have to comply with my standards of self and those who I choose to surround myself with. And that can change at any given time. And in that change, I will communicate that to you. And you can choose whether you want to comply or you can just go and slide to the next. And that's fine either way, because I'm not holding on to you like you're a piece of property and you're my friend and you can't go anywhere. And now you become my friend of me because you still like me. You remember our history, but damn it, I don't like you today, but I'm stuck because you won't let me go. We're not doing friendships or relationships like that anymore. No, 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 no. Y'all, I'm watching Marry My Husband on Amazon Prime. If y'all into K-dramas, this the one. Anyway, this girl's Ji-won's friend, best friend, other half, just to agree to be Ji-won's boyfriend's side chick. She promised she wouldn't talk. Because the man said, I'm going to marry Ji-won. And he was like, so if it can't be a trouble, if it can't be all three, then I'm out. It's been great. You know, girl was like, you know, she ain't going to be left alone. Piece of man is better than no man. So she said, okay. Yo. What are the circumstances where your friend, your best friend, since childhood, would agree to be your man's mistress? That's freaking wild. And that's a real story for some of y'all. That is freaking wild. Yeah, because when you said you done cooking, you done cleaning, you ain't doing nothing, I knew something was up. It's like, yeah. But that was the first manifestation. And that's when it clicked in. In order to change a system and to reinstall a system, you have to completely uninstall the previous one, which means you have to stop completely what you previously did and then implement the new system. But some sort of something shock has to happen to the system because it was almost a year ago, over a year ago, that I stopped cooking and cleaning. 2022, into 2022, 2023, I stopped cooking and cleaning. So I completely stopped the old system. I was just like, I'm done being a maid. Y'all figure it out on your own. Now, I didn't know what the other side of it was. And that didn't click in until 2024. March, February. So it took me a whole year to figure out what the next thing was, or something had to come to a critical space, or I had to get enough, dots and the seeds planted for me to put together like, oh, systems, because seeds were being planted about that. Implementing structure, watching Kevin Hart and the success that he's achieved in life, and he's very structured, and he gives that structure to his mother, and he gives that credit. And Bailey was like, that's a beautiful way to remember your mother. And she was just like, because most people just say, I love my mom. Why do you love your mom? Because she's my mom. Vulnerability is just sharing something with whatever your particular audience is. It's something that your audience could stand in judgment of you. And you're taking a chance that your audience will be receptive to what you're saying. So you're choosing to be vulnerable. And sometimes you mischoose and your audience throws it back in your face. But that's all vulnerability is. I'm trusting. That's why you develop your spirit of discernment and your intuition, because then you know who and where to be vulnerable. And you need to get so rooted in yourself that even if you did choose wrong, oh well, it's out there. Whew. You don't have to keep that secret anymore. Who cares if it gets out? And like your mama probably taught you, don't ever say something that you can't afford to be repeated. Trust no one. You can't even keep your own secret. What do you think somebody whose secret it isn't can do with your secret? Yeah, they won't tell their business because I don't want you to know my business, but I'll tell you everybody else's because I have to have something to talk about. Like, I can't be silent. Gotta say something. Ooh, let me tell you about so-and-so.
Keisha and more.
Yeah. And betrayal is so commonplace that we would rather have the blowback of betrayal because we let everybody who betrays us back in. So I would rather, we do. Not me. I'm done with that, but. Kaden, do you think she's pretty?
No.
Do you know what pretty is?
Yeah.
What's pretty?
You don't Betty.
Huh?
You don't Betty.
Who's pretty?
You.
Oh.
I'm very well done.